Hello, good morning, my viewers. I am Desmond Adebayo. I live and work in Nigeria. I am also an active participant of MMM Nigeria. I'm using this video to share with you the ideology of MMM, the rules of MMM, and how it works. MMM is real and it is legal. Good. So now I'm going to take it one after the other, and I'm going to make it as simple as possible. MMM is a community which people help each other for free and absolutely consciously. They transfer money directly to each other from bank accounts to bank accounts. MMM has no general bank accounts where all its participants' money go into. No. Participants in MMM transfer money to each other directly without any third party involved. They do so without any conditions, without any guarantee, as well as without any promises. Now, why do they do this? Why do these participants of MMM do this? They do this just only because they want to do that. They also do that because it is a good deal to help each other. It is a good deal to help each other. It also means the mutual benefit fund as it is. Now, MMM is unique. It is unique from every other financial institution. It is different from your bank. It is different from your insurance company. It is different from the company you work in. Also, it is unique in the sense that it is not mandatory. It is not by force. Participants are not expected to engage by force. There is no formal organization in MMM. There is no formal organization. No legal persons in MMM. There is no CEO. There is no managing director. There is no general manager. There is no such thing in MMM. Every person in MMM has equality, equal rights. There is no central bank account where all the money goes into. Every individual that partakes in MMM has his or her own bank account, which he or she can use to send as well as receive money from other participants. There is no other activity, neither closed nor open. There's absolutely nothing. So MMM is open for all to see how it works. There's nothing that is held back and there's nothing that is hidden from you. There are millions of participants. Some are private persons as well as their bank accounts and nothing more. So MMM is not a governmental organization. It is a financial a social financial network that its participants operate that solely depends on the active participation of its participants. And of course, there is no special registration. Anybody can become a participant in MMM. There is no special requirement. It does not need to know your background details. It does not need to know what you do for a living. All you just need for you to do is to register with the spare money you have. So permission and licenses in MMM are not special. There's nothing that is hidden in MMM. So like I said, MMM is not a governmental organization. Now, since MMM is not a governmental organization, the question arises, is it legal? Is it legal? Is MMM legal? Well, as a matter of fact, MMM is absolutely legal and does not break any laws because they are only money transfers between private persons and nothing more. There is no general bank account. MMM has no general bank account. Participants of MMM transfer money directly to one another. So it is absolutely impossible to forbid MMM, just the same way it is impossible to forbid people to manage their own business. I can hardly think of any government in any part of the world that will restrict its citizens from transferring money to one another. No. So thus, the need to forbid MMM is absolutely impossible. If the government is to do that, then they will have to forbid the whole private property institution, which is not possible because the country will not progress. So further, it is absolutely clear. So in a nutshell, it is absolutely impossible for MMM to be forbidden. So everything is absolutely clear with the lawfulness. So I would also like to let you know that MMM is not based in Nigeria. MMM is international. It is not owned by a Nigerian. It is international. So there are no violations and there is not likely to be. Now, let's talk about the other aspect of it, about honesty, because honesty is necessary in anything that involves money. Everybody likes to deal with a person that is honest or with any company that is honest. So it is important to underline that MMM doesn't cheat or abuse anyone. MMM does not cheat or abuse anyone. So in other words, it is not a cheat and it is not a fraud in any case. Everyone is informed about the possible and impossible risk fully and from the very beginning. Because if you have to register, you have to put a mark that you fully understand the ideology as well as the requirements before you are actually registered. MMM itself is more honest, far more honest, 100 times than any other bank, any other financial institution with their licenses or permission. Because as a matter of fact, they all lie to you. They all hold or keep something back from you. I'm talking about the banks now. Only MMM doesn't keep back anything from you in silence. Does not hide anything and tells you everything honestly and openly. MMM tells you that yes, there is a great risk in MMM. Yes, there is no guarantee. Yes, you may lose everything at any minute. I can hardly think of any financial institution that will tell you that is being honest up to that point. So honesty again is the main principle in MMM. So if you have to be a participant of MMM, you have to be honest. You have to be a serious-minded person that is ready to participate fully in the system. MMM is owned by Mavrudi and it's been on a very long time. If you wish to get more details about MMM, simply go to the website mmm-nigeria.net and you get a whole lot more about MMM Nigeria. So, having discussed that with you, I'd like to also let you know how MMM actually works. Well, it's pretty simple. First of all, you have to register. You have to register to join MMM. Registration is simple. You just have to go to the site, like I mentioned earlier, mmm-nigeria.net. You click on the registration button and you provide the correct details that is required. So you register to join MMM and you provide help. The money grows at 30% monthly on a compound interest. Now, let me break that down. You log in, you go to your web browser, you type in mmm-nigeria.net. When it opens up, you see a button which says register. It brings out a form that you are supposed to fill. In this form, you're supposed to fill in your correct details, your name, your bank account number, your phone number, and every other correct details. After doing that, you get a confirmation in your email address, which is to confirm that you are actually a full participant of MMM. Like I mentioned earlier, there is no special registration fee. It is absolutely free to register. Immediately after you register, you can then place help on the dashboard of your registration of your registered account page. You see a dashboard. Click on the dashboard and you get an option to provide help. Now, I'd like to state at this point that participants of MMM are advised to participate in MMM with their spare money. You are not expected to gather all the money you have in bank and you borrow and all your money in your house, you gather it and put it into MMM. No. Only your spare money. Supposing you have about 100 naira in your pocket and you happen to see a beggar along the road, how much do you think you can give that beggar out of that 100 naira? That's the same ideology which operates with in MMM. The same ideology participants use. Your spare money is what you are expected to use to participate in MMM. So first of all, you register, which is free. You provide your name, your email address, and cell phone number, which is absolutely free. I can hardly think of any person that is going to get a name or an email address or a cell phone number. You have to confirm your details, your email, as well as your cell phone number. Then, like I said, you place help, which is the next thing. Place help with the spare money you have. This help that you are placing might be 2,000 naira. You can start with 3,000 naira. You can start with 10,000 naira. As far as it is your spare money. When you place this help, you are not required to pay the money immediately into another person's account. No, you have to wait until you are matched with another person in the community that actually needs that help. Now, when I say somebody in the community, I'm not talking about somebody living within your house. I'm not talking about somebody in your school or in your church or a close friend of yours. No, I'm talking about another participant out of the millions of participants in MMM that actually needs that money. You are going to be matched with that person. By the time you open your account, you are going to get this person's details. Although it might take up to 2 weeks or even a month before you are matched with somebody, so you just have to wait patiently. And irrespective of whether you are being matched or not, your money continues to grow. Your 30% is certain at the end of the month. But once you are matched, you have to try as much as possible to pay up the money within a given limited time. So it's that simple. Your money can be in your pocket and it's already going somewhere else. So you contribute and request to provide help. After that, you can then get help. You can then get help. You can then request to get help from the community. It's quite simple. So what I'm saying in a nutshell is that MMM is an organized platform of people networked or matched to help each other with the assurance that you will get help when you request for it. You provide help to another person that had requested it before you. MMM simply make new helpers to transfer money, which is help, to other people who had provided help previously to earlier participants, and the cycle continues. So it is cycle. For instance, say if you are set to provide a help of 200,000 naira, the bank accounts of either person who requested for help of 200,000 or a number of people whose total request is 200,000 naira will be sent to you to pay the money directly into the bank account. You see the account is being posted to your dashboard. So having said that, I would like to tell you also about the rules of MMM. MMM has the rules on which it operates on, rules which keep its participants to actively participate and enjoy the benefits of MMM. First of all, the first rule is that you have to register. You have to register yourself as a participant of the community, which is very simple. Type the address mmm-nigeria.net. Click on the icon. This is link registration. Then register providing your valid details, and repeat your valid details. Your account number, your email address, your name should be all valid. After that, you have to provide assistance, which is place help with the spare money. I repeat, with the spare money you have. You might not have that money immediately with you, but you can still place it. It continues to grow until when you are matched to pay another person within the community. After you place help and that help has been confirmed, if you place a help and you are being matched, you are requested to pay the money to the person's bank account and upload the teller to your dashboard, to your account, to confirm that you have actually paid the person that money. After that, then you can request to get help. So it is simple. Register, place help, confirm payment, and request to get help. The rules are quite simple too. So MMM also has its benefits, which I'm going to discuss with you as much as time will take me. There are quite a lot of benefits. You can get money to meet up with a particular need. You can also enroll in programs. You also get bonus for being part of the community, for carrying out some certain activity. One of the benefits of MMM is that it gives you 30% of the amount you placed as a help. Now you can ask, where does this 30% is gotten from actually? It is gotten from the donations made by the community. It is gotten from the donations made by the community. You are not the only person in the community. There are millions of other people within the community that are actually requesting for help and are also placing help. So this 30% is generated from those in the community, of which you are also part of. You also get what is known as a referral bonus. Although MMM is not basically about networking, but it is still allowed within the system. You can introduce your friends, your family members, and whoever you introduce that comes into the structure through you makes you get a bonus of 10%. 10% added to the 30% which you are already getting as an active participant. So that's also another benefit you get from MMM. MMM gives you 30% of the money you keep in the bank. MMM also offers programs such as guidance school and consultancy school, where you can partake and actually learn how to become a guider. A guider is a person that guides other people, new participants especially, into how the system works. You can also enroll as a consultant, which also attracts its own interest into your own account. So MMM is actually open for everybody to come, learn, and benefit from the program. It is by far better than banks, by far better than whatever banks are ready to give to you. So it's pretty simple and easy to understand. It is very, very secure if you keep to the community rules and regulations all the time. So thank you very much for taking your time to listen to this video. I encourage you to come to MMM by logging into mmm-nigeria.net for more info. Thanks and take care.